Imagine spending a third of your life doing something you barely understand. Something that feels like passive downtime, a daily pause from the real world. What if I told you that during those seemingly quiet hours, your brain is performing feats of biological magic, your body is undergoing radical repair, and the very foundation of your health, creativity, and intelligence is being meticulously rebuilt? We're talking, of course, about sleep, and it is infinitely more fascinating, and more vital, than you've ever been led to believe. And if you're ready to unlock the secrets to a better life, then like, subscribe, and comment for more mind-blowing facts. For too long, society has dismissed sleep as a necessary evil, a waste of precious time that could be spent working, socializing, or pursuing our passions. The mantra of "I'll sleep when I'm dead" has become a badge of honor, a testament to our perceived dedication and productivity. But what if this glorification of sleep deprivation is not just misguided, but actively sabotaging our potential, draining our energy, and slowly eroding our health? The truth is, sleep isn't just about resting, it's an incredibly active, dynamic state essential for every single cell in your body, from your brain to your immune system. Let's dive into some truly surprising facts. Did you know that while you sleep, your brain shrinks? Not permanently, thankfully, but temporarily, opening up tiny channels that allow a special fluid to flush out metabolic waste products that accumulate during wakefulness. This is your glymphatic system at work, essentially giving your brain a nightly power wash, removing toxins like amyloid beta, which is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Without this nightly cleanse, those toxins build up, impairing cognitive function and potentially contributing to neurodegenerative disorders. And it's not just about waste removal. Sleep is the ultimate memory consolidation factory. While you're dreaming of flying or navigating an impossible maze, your brain is busy replaying and solidifying the memories of your day, transferring them from short-term to long-term storage. Research shows that a good night's sleep before a test can literally improve your score, and that attempting to cram all night is counterproductive. So, if you're trying to learn something new, getting enough sleep isn't a luxury, it's a non-negotiable part of the learning process. Our relationship with sleep has ebbed and flowed throughout history. For ancient civilizations, sleep was often seen as a spiritual gateway. The Egyptians believed dreams were messages from the gods, while the Greeks had temples dedicated to Asclepius, the god of medicine, where people would sleep in hopes of receiving divine healing dreams. Fast forward to medieval Europe, and a concept known as biphasic sleep was common, where people would sleep for a few hours after dusk, wake for an hour or two to socialize, read, or pray, and then go back to sleep until dawn. This first sleep and second sleep pattern was completely natural, potentially linked to the lack of artificial light. But then came the Industrial Revolution, and with it, the invention of electric light. Suddenly, the night was no longer a barrier. Factories could run 24/7, and people were encouraged to push past their natural rhythms. Sleep became an inconvenience, a sign of laziness in a world obsessed with relentless productivity. This shift fundamentally altered human sleep patterns, pushing us towards the monophasic, 8-hour block of sleep we strive for today, often unsuccessfully. We traded natural rhythms for an artificial, productivity-driven schedule, and our bodies are still trying to catch up. Now, let's get into the incredible science behind what actually happens when we close our eyes. At the heart of it all is your circadian rhythm, your internal 24-hour biological clock. This master clock, located in your brain's hypothalamus, dictates when you feel sleepy and when you're alert, largely influenced by light cues. When the sun sets, your pineal gland releases melatonin, a hormone that signals to your body it's time to wind down. As morning light hits your eyes, melatonin production decreases, and cortisol, the wakefulness hormone, increases, preparing you for the day. This intricate dance of hormones and light regulates our entire sleep-wake cycle. Within that cycle, sleep itself isn't a monolithic block. It's a journey through distinct stages, oscillating between non-rapid eye movement, or NREM, and rapid eye movement, or REM, sleep. NREM sleep has 3 stages: N1, the lightest sleep; N2, a deeper sleep where your heart rate slows and body temperature drops; and N3, also known as slow wave or deep sleep. This deep sleep is crucial for physical restoration. It's when your body repairs tissues, builds bone and muscle, and strengthens your immune system. If you wake up feeling physically refreshed, you've likely had sufficient deep sleep. Then there's REM sleep, arguably the most mysterious and fascinating stage. During REM, your brain activity actually resembles that of an awake person. Your eyes dart back and forth beneath your eyelids, your muscles become temporarily paralyzed to prevent you from acting out your dreams, and vivid dreaming occurs. REM sleep is critical for emotional regulation, creativity, and consolidating complex memories. It's where your brain processes experiences, solves problems, and integrates new information. A lack of REM sleep can leave you feeling emotionally volatile, uncreative, and mentally sluggish. The real-world implications of neglecting sleep are profound and far-reaching. On a personal level, chronic sleep deprivation dramatically increases your risk of serious health problems. We're talking about elevated risks for heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even certain types of cancer. Your immune system takes a severe hit, making you more susceptible to colds, flu, and other infections. Mentally, lack of sleep is a direct pathway to anxiety, depression, irritability, and a diminished ability to cope with stress. Beyond personal health, the impact ripples through society. From a cognitive perspective, just one night of insufficient sleep can impair your judgment, reduce your reaction time to the level of someone legally drunk, and significantly hinder your problem-solving abilities. Think about the implications for drivers, surgeons, pilots, or anyone in a high-stakes profession. The economic cost is staggering, with billions of dollars lost annually in productivity, healthcare expenditures, and accident-related costs directly attributable to a sleep-deprived workforce. For students, insufficient sleep sabotages learning, memory retention, and academic performance, creating a cycle of stress and poor health. The good news is that understanding the science of sleep empowers us to take control. Prioritizing sleep is not a weakness, it is a superpower. It's about optimizing your performance, enhancing your mood, safeguarding your health, and unleashing your full cognitive potential. Simple practices, often referred to as sleep hygiene, can make a world of difference, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule even on weekends, creating a dark, cool, and quiet bedroom environment, avoiding caffeine and heavy meals before bed, and limiting screen time in the evening. Think of sleep not as a chore, but as an investment. An investment in your present vitality, your future health, and your capacity to live a vibrant, fulfilling life. It's the closest thing we have to a daily reset button, a nightly rejuvenation that prepares us to conquer whatever tomorrow brings. So, the next time the world tells you to push harder, to sacrifice sleep for success, remember the profound wisdom held within those seemingly quiet hours. Embrace the power of sleep, and you might just wake up to a life more vibrant, more intelligent, and more alive than you ever imagined.